have three main contents: NPK, that's nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium. So we have other sources like charcoal, rainwater, and others that we use, that we add to our fertilizer. That we can from there we have in sufficient amount of these NPK that enhances our fertilizer, makes it to become specific and unique, the unique the way it is. We use these natural products. Why? Because it is bio-friendly and it's eco-friendly and does not destroy the crop. So that's where we get our unique our specific products.
So how are you sure that what is being produced is actually that chemical that you are aiming for?
So from research and from my knowledge of chemistry and biology that I was taught in school, and from the feedback that the farmers have given us, and I believe that everything like that, it's very true and very correct, sir. That
Okay. And lastly, the AI assistant application, is it working?
says it's a simulation of what we are planning to build. The one we just saw, we built it with an AI. So because we don't yet have that money to publish it, but we are already working on it. We don't yet have money to publish it. That's why we just did a simulation to come and show.
Okay. Apart from the video, do you have any product on your phone, any prototype
Any product
of the app on your phone?
on the phone?
Yes.
No, not sir, no sir. We give it to the web developer to be developing it.
Okay, as you all know, you're here in the ICT for Africa, ICT for Africa Summit, Tech Innovation. And the main product you're presenting to us is this machine. Is there anything ICT in this machine?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. In order to design the machine, we use AI so that AI could give us the system of the machine. As I said, the system of a digestive system, the digestive system of a human being or an animal.
And your time is up. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Team AgriGrow. Straight away, we are going to call on Team Servio. Team Servio, make your way on stage. Your time starts now. Please, can we put our hands together for Team Servio?
Please, can we make it snappy?
So, hear me. Every day, innumerable amounts of businesses around the world lose money, lose customers, and lose opportunities just because of a single reason. They are not able to answer all the number of customers that contact them every day. Maybe due to the fact that it's out of business hours or they don't have enough personnel to handle those calls. So, these are statistics. From a Harvard Business Review, 23% of businesses fail to reach out to their customers after they called them or sent a WhatsApp text. What is my solution? Simple. It's called Servio. Servio is an automated agentic assistant that helps every businesses across any industry automate their customer interactions by simply uploading some business information. Servio handles all their calls, all their messages, and that happens in real time. Unlike other platforms like Redtail.ai or Call.com, Servio functions in real time. Any data that you upload on your social media, Instagram, Facebook, it automatically picks the data and uploads its knowledge base so that it cannot give outdated information to the users. So, on Servio, once the business signs up, first of all, he enters business information, services, pricing, business hours, and social medias. Next, Servio takes all those information and creates a knowledge base. On that knowledge base now, Servio is going to take any information it needs from that in order to answer the customers through phone call, WhatsApp text, and send constant reminders to all the customers so that they can keep in touch with the businesses. What are the results of using Servio? One, you will notice that your business come more often, your customers come back more often to your business. 2, as they come back, they don't only come back to visit, they come to buy. So your revenue obviously grows. 3, you have your number of customers who increase because Servio is not only designed to keep customers, it's also designed to convince the customers to actually come and buy your product. So after helping businesses make their money, how do we make our own money? Simple. We use a regional-based pricing model, which means that the price varies across every region around the world. In Africa, for example, the green regions you're seeing here, they pay only 3,500 francs per month or 35,000 francs per year. The regions in blue, they pay an amount of $200 per year. That is because we notice that in higher economies, they have more money at their disposal, so they are able to afford the product at a higher price. That is the first income flow. Second, Servio functions on a credit base, which means that in order for your AI agent to be able to work, you need to buy credit, and your credits reduce as the AI functions with the customers and as they interact with each other. So, as you buy your credits and the AI interacts, it reduces the number of credits just reduces little by little until finally reaches the limit. So, up to date, Servio has reached an amount of 19 active businesses that are willing and able to pay for the service as soon as it's available on the market. So, on my computer right there, there is a page. You can see a page here. This is actually one of the pages of Servio. My computer is frozen. I don't know why. If not, I could show you the other pages. Okay. Please, can I have the prototype on the... Okay, here you can see what Servio actually looks like. Servio is not just another AI chatbot, but it's actually able to take actions. It can take bookings from your customers, take in orders, schedule your day on your calendar, send you constant reminders and insight about what your customer really wants, because it is in constant contact with all your customers. So as the business owner, you don't need to worry about what you are going to say to your customers because Servio handles the whole thing, and you just have to run your business as you do. So here you can see how the dashboard looks like. The credits, the AI assistant currently inactive. But here, we have created an AI assistant for a particular business, and you have the opportunity to discuss with it by yourself. Ask any question, anything related to the business, it's going to answer you instantly. Although yes, I have internet. So you can ask any question about the business here. It's called Glow Skincare. So you can Glow Skin Clinic. So you can ask any question about the business you're seeing there. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for that presentation for Servio, on Servio, you know. It's a mobile application for Servio, and what's the technology behind Servio? Did you just you purchase an off-the-shelf AI tool, or you design Servio from the scratch? And how many of you are involved?
Well, actually,
four of you. Involved, yes. Yeah.
But they have other occupations.
Did you just use an API or?
No, this is how actually.
Yeah.
This is actually how Servio works. Servio works by connecting different services across different platforms. First of all, the telephony services, that one which permits you to actually call an AI. We got that telephony service from VAPI AI, which allows us to connect a phone number to an AI assistant. Mm-hmm. We also use two main AI models, LLMs, that are going to understand and give what you're asking for. We use Gemini 2.0 and Grok. Those two AIs have two different roles. Grok is in charge of answering your questions, and Gemini is in charge of modifying the response so that it can actually convince the customer. The next service that we're using are database and hosting services. So for the database, we're using Neon database, and for the hosting for now, we're using Versal.app. So those are the different technologies, not just one service that we went and imported. It's different technologies that we imported and made them one. But now, the AI that we are using is just a temporary service because
Thank you. So, what are your target market for Servio?
any kind of businesses around the world that has little to high customer interaction. That's like.
Do you need so for example, you want to explain Servio to a market woman in Garua? Can she use Servio?
A
Market woman in
no,
Garua.
not that kind
Because
of.
you said
business.
anybody.
Okay, let me restructure.
Yeah.
Servio is designed for businesses mainly which already have like an established structure, and has a constant customer interaction. Like for example, MTN can be a customer of Servio. Orange, Camtel, they can all be customers of Servio. Pharmacies,
So
travel
you're talking of
agencies.
medium-sized businesses to large-scale
Yes,
businesses.
medium to large scale
And
businesses.
there's a level of literacy needed to use Servio, right?
Not really. In fact, you don't even need to know how to like set up things. There's no technical knowledge needed. When you enter Servio, you just input your business
But you said
information.
a market woman cannot use it.
That is because she doesn't. Customers don't often call market women to ask those kind of things. She can still use if she needs, but that's not the main type of customers that we're aiming for.
So can Servio work offline, or it has to be online, right?
You don't.
Is
you
there any
need-
offline?
You only need to be online when you're inputting your information.
online,
But so for it to work, you don't need to be online
And
at all.
finally, the Ict for Africa this year, we're focusing on 4 areas: education, healthcare, agriculture, and finance. Where does Servio fall?
Finance, because it helps businesses grow their revenue and also attract more customers.
So can we say Servio is a fintech
Yes.
solution?
Yes.
You sure?
Yes.
Thank you very much for your presentation. Apart from the web platform that you showed us that shows evidence of Servio, on the AI chat is Glow Skin Clinic
Glow
something.
Skin,
So how is it related to Servio?
So I said businesses can come and create their profile. That Glow Skin Clinic is a business that I created on Servio, and in fact, it's not existing just for testing. I created it on Servio, and I created the WhatsApp chat. That is it that you're seeing there.
So
That is how it's
can you show us how it's connected?
Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I want to ask, what makes the difference from ChatGPT and Claude?
Servio is not just an LLM that answers your text. Actually takes actions, as I said. It can take your booking, take orders.
Thank you
and
very much. Your
schedule
time is
your
up. Thank you. Thank you very much. Your time is up. Thank you, Team Servio. So, Prof, let me just bring this back to your notice. I think we have 42 minutes gone, and we don't know if the 2 teams that were not present earlier on are present here now. Team Ver, are they here now? For the inter-high school, Team Ver. Inter-university, Team Clock Pulse, are you around now? Team Clock Pulse. Good, so I think at this juncture, one. Right now we have done 3 high schools. So the next team here is AgriNova X. Okay, AgriNova X. Can we put our hands together for the next team, Team AgriNova X? Your time starts now.
One, two, three, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Good morning, everyone. I'm called Luke Bozano, and on my right is, on my left is, and we are given out from GBHS Semana. So 1 month ago, when I went back home from a very intensive workshop, I was hungry. I went to my mother. There was no food. Why? Because our agricultural production this year was very low. She went to the market and saw that farmers were complaining about prices because the price was very expensive. They were complaining about the fact that there was no high production, there was no good product this year. Additionally, our farm, our own farm that was handed to a stranger to plant, it wasn't productive. Why? Because it was planted at the wrong depth, at the wrong time, and he was using traditional method to plant in the farm. Guess what? Over 70% of Cameroonian population working in the agricultural sector are still dependent on hoes and cutlass to work in their farm. 33 million smallholder farmers in the entire sub-Saharan Africa are equally dependent on these same tools, cutlass. I and my team members arguing over it decided that it was time for a change.
We came up with TerraGrow, a smart, fully autonomous, solar-powered, environmentally safe agricultural robot capable of navigating rich terrains with extreme seed precision and seed depth. TerraGrow has an interface which helps to connect the keypad and LCD to the farmer's phone, meaning that the farmer can see information about his seeds being planted as well as the distance per seed to be planted. TerraGrow it took a price of 100,000 francs to build, and it is 15 times. TerraGrow is 15 times, yes, you heard me, 15 times cheaper than the least imported agricultural robot, which does something similar as us, making us special. TerraGrow has the potential to survive in the market, and its connection of interface uses an IoT technology, which makes it very, very good for the market.
TerraGrow is not just a school project, not just a simple project. TerraGrow is a planting robot that has a balancing system that makes it capable to move through any kind of terrain. So even if there's a rock blocking its way, if it wants to fall on the right, there's a load that will move on the left for it to stand right. TerraGrow has also a chain system that makes him capable to walk in any kinds of terrains. Let him be in villages, Bafusam, anywhere, TerraGrow will be able to walk there. TerraGrow also achieves 6 SDG goals. That is SDG goal number 1, no poverty. SDG goal number 2, no hunger. SDG goal number 7, 8, 9, and 13. SDG goal, TerraGrow also has a very powerful mindset. It has a TerraGrow is a robot capable of navigating through our farms, reducing work that farmers were doing for about 70%, reduces our time. So a farmland that were being planted in like 1 week, with TerraGrow can be planted in 2 to 3 days.
Greetings,
Okay,
everyone.
so the day before yesterday, our dear President Victor Baruka said that there is an investment behind 1,200 hectares of land for students, for youth, and innovation. Guess what? TerraGrow will be the main power source in those areas. Thank you. Okay, so please, can you? Okay, so so as you can see there in the video, that's the online interface there, TerraGrow, as you can see on the computer there. And that's the keypad and the LCD. When I'm going to insert a value here, it's asking seats per hole. I can put something like 5 seats. I enter, and it's going to change there on my computer there. And then it's equally asking distance in centimeters. I'm going to put the distance between each seat. I'm going to put I can put any value, so that there's nothing like, it went off again. I think it's because of the distance. Okay, so I'm going to put the distance. I can put any 23 or 25, any value. I'm going to put 25 centimeters here, and now the robot is going to count down to function. Right now, I cannot make it move here because there's water here. It's water in the robot. But from the video there, you can see how it's functioning. So the seats are going down. It's ejecting grains, and the value is changing inside the interface there, as you can see. It was 15 seats. Now it's going to change to 20 seats after he has moved up. It's going to change to 20 seats. It will go back inside, the water will come back, and it will pour water again. Actually, I did not put the water, that's why it's making that sound. Yes. And that's the one that's controlling the system out inside there. And this is the same thing happening right now here.
Thank you. Thank you, Terra Grow. Right. You know, I can see there's a lot of mechanical,
Yes, sir.
a bit of electrical, and we have the software solution here.
Yes, sir.
I'll ask me about the software solution, right? This tool here you pulled up here. Is there a mobile app for it? Or it's just, because I see it's not live read.
Yes,
it's not live yet.
Yes.
So can you explain more about this tool? Who developed the tool? Or the technology behind the tool? This software solution here. And how, what's the underlying platform between these mechanical or hardware here and the software solution?
Thank you very much for
in detail, right?
Okay,
Yeah.
sir. Thank you very much for your question, sir. So getting the first one, what's the relationship between the software and this? So I built this software thanks to the ESP32 module that we use here as our microcontroller. It's the brain of our system. And that microcontroller is very special as it has an embedded Wi-Fi and Bluetooth in itself. That's why you notice that when there was a high distance, the signal cut. Yes, because it's from Wi-Fi. Actually, this system is made to function using Internet of Things, which is Blink-T. Yes, in such a way that the farmer can even be in America or somewhere else, but it will still function. But then here we're working with a prototype, that's how we just made it to be Wi-Fi only. So it's Wi-Fi right now that is functioning, transmitting data from here to the interface there. So yes, so this interface was meant for the farmer to actually have values concerning his seeds. That is, he can measure what he used to plant and what he obtained. He can actually measure the difference and see whether each year there's an increase or there's a decrease. Thank you, sir.
You answered a part of my question.
Okay,
now,
sir.
this tool was developed, how did you develop this tool?
Okay.
Can you explain? Who is the developer between the two?
I'm the one,
You're
sir.
the developer?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So can you explain how you develop? Is it from, I can see it looks like from the scratch development.
Yes, yes, sir.
How did you develop this tool, and how do you plan to improve the GUI, the interface of this tool? Because I see, is it final, or you
No,
still have
it's
plans
not final,
to
sir.
Yeah, can you explain the development of this tool?
Okay, thank you very much for your question, sir. So to develop that interface, I made use of code, like programming. Yes, I programmed that inserted inside my ESP32 module. I partly use AI to generate the code to build that system. Yes, and that's not actually the final. We intend to make use of a GPS module and equally a SIM card that will enable the farmer to have this same interface, but in a higher version, a more detailed version, and that he can access at any point in time, anywhere he is.
Okay, I just wanted to be assured that as you plant with the machine, it
Yes.
puts the seed on inside the soil, right?
Yes, madam.
Okay.
Thank you very much, madam.
Thank you very much for the excellent presentation. Please let us know what unique problem you are trying to solve, and also how is this system different from others? Is it just seed planting, or there's some aspect of farm management or other activities that actually improve the way somebody does farming?
Okay, this our system is unique, as we said. This system helps to solve the problem of time and productivity. You know, when farmers are planting with their hands, they don't accurately put the seeds in an accurate depth. Their hands are not like robots that know that when you put your hand, is this distance in the ground that your hand is going, and the distance between the seeds are inaccurate. So our road code comes to solve that problem, because it plants seeds with extreme seed precision as well as depth.
So also, is it only for maize? What if I was to plant plantains or maybe banana,
Yes, sir.
or something else, or a tree?
Okay, sir. To add to his question, to your his answer, sir, forget to yours. I would like to.
Okay, madam. These robots, they will go plant and watch the farm. So when it's planting, it has a tube where water comes out directly, which softens the ground where the grain is entering and directly waters the place.
Just for the moment, right?
Yes, madam. Yes, madam. Just for the moment.
Okay, I think I'll go last year. Yeah, I'm still more interested in the technology part of things here, right? This tool, was it designed to work online and offline, or just online? Because farmers are mostly in very remote areas
Yes, sir.
where sometimes I know we say the technology reach in Africa has really
Yes, sir.
improved. Yeah, but there are still some remote areas where you struggle with network, bandwidth, and stuff. So how do farmers survive using the software? Now, this will work. I mean, the mechanical and hardware part
Yes, sir.
will work. But with the software tool, is there any offline plan where you don't need to have internet, right?
Okay, yes,
I
sir.
mean, but of course, you need to have network like MTN or Orange.
Yes,
yeah.
sir. Okay, thank you for your question, sir. To begin with, this project right now, it doesn't use internet. It's just free on. It's offline actually. It's offline. It doesn't use data, internet connection, and equally.
But you mentioned Wi-Fi.
Yes, sir. It's Wi-Fi, but we can have a Wi-Fi, but you're not having internet in that Wi-Fi, sir. It's projecting the signals of the Wi-Fi. You will receive it, and then you can receive data from it, but you cannot receive internet connection.
So we did download a mobile app, or it's a web.
They're going to download the mobile app, sir.
They will download
Yes,
and the
sir.
mobile app works offline. That's where I'm going.
Exactly, it can work offline, sir, but you need data to download the app, of course.
Yes, of course, you need data, but
Yes,
it
sir.
can work offline if there's no
Exactly,
internet
sir.
in that
It can
area.
work.
Farmers can download that app and work offline.
Yes, exactly.
Powered by what?
Powered by the SIM card, sir, by a SIM card.
SIM card,
Yes,
okay.
they're going to be a duplicate of SIM card, 2 SIM cards in the phone of the user and inside
So
this
as
robot.
long as they have telecommunications network, the
Exactly,
regular MTN or
Yes,
Orange,
sir.
Camtel,
Yes.
they
Okay.
should be fine
Yes.
without internet.
Exactly, sir.
Okay.
So thank you very much, Team Agri Nova. Please, can we put our hands together for them?